Ah, it's there. It's there. Got it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I touched the wire. I got a spark. I want to see if my bike will start. Yeah.
No, it's
no.
I've got a bike and I still go out on a bike, and every time you go up, you get shot.
Well, it's no different on a motorbike, to be honest with you. We ride a couple of times a week and definitely on a weekend, and people they're in too much of a rush. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we just plod along at 50 to 60 mile an hour, 55, 50. Just enjoy it, have a coffee, go back to St Ives where we come from, and then we're happy. I'm riding an old C15 today.
Yeah, I know it's a C15.
And she drips oil terribly.
My old boss used to have one of those.
Yeah. She's definitely got character, but on the way here, the horn was going off as I was riding. And when I touched the horn wiring, I got a huge spark, and now my horn doesn't work. That's typical British British bike, innit? Just have to shout, get up. Please have a sausage roll, a cheese twist, and a bread pudding, please.
Sausage roll, spinach and feta.
Oh, sausage roll, mate, definitely, sorry.
That's fine.
Cheers. Let's hope it doesn't catch fire on the way home, mate. Old C15, mate. Leaking oil everywhere.
Got a little bit of an oil leak.
Got a bit of an oil leak.
Other men.
Yeah, men, mate.
Good old British.
Yeah.
The youngest guy to drive
Good stuff. Cheers. Enjoy.
Transfer right here. Yeah, 142. If you look at the signs of the railway station, don't turn off. The last video I took of you, Elwyn, you had a Norwegian group that were staying in the village, and you were briefing them about how it was half capped, and yeah, it was quite an interesting video. I do put them on YouTube, and I do send whoever's running your Facebook page the videos.
Yes.
Can we look in, Elwyn? Can we poke our head through the door? Yes. Are we allowed to do that, sir?
Yes, you are. Yes, we'll go. We're going to have a quick look round.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Are you going to show us?
This is the one you want to film.
Is he the guru? Is he?
He is the guru.
Everybody needs a guru. I love the smell
Good,
of sawdust, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It takes me back to the old woodmaster used to throw the bloody wood at us if we weren't concentrating.
Of course. They were the old days.
Yeah, they won't do it now, would they?
You wouldn't have the wood these days.
Wouldn't have the wood, no. Yeah.
My cousin was a metalwork teacher.
Right.
And he was. They were doing some.
Because this is a metalwork lathe.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
What is it? Myford? Is it?
No, this is Colchester.
Colchester. It's lovely.
Completely knackered.
Is it?
Not.
Is
It does
it?
the job.
You can get over it.
It
There's
probably.
some jobs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lovely.
Fantastic. Look at that wheel there.
What moves at 600 feet a minute has 790 teeth and bites.
One of those.
Yeah.
I was
Could
going
it be a
to
band
say a
as well?
woman.
No, they have more teeth.
Yeah.
What's the bite?
Oh, Simon's on a 72 Daytona,
Yeah.
and I'm on a 59 BSA C15.
Nice bite.
Mine isn't. Mine leaks oil everywhere, sir.
My B25,
But it's mineral oil.
My B25 SS will give you more problems.
Yeah.
A lot more. Where's my
Yeah.
bit of wood gone?
Well, we're Norton people, really, but
Both in the dock.
they're both in the dock, mate. They're both in the workshop at the moment, mate.
Tell you something.
So we don't talk Nortons at the moment, do we, Simon?
Growl at them.
Growl at them. Hey, look, I'll go up in that. Oh no, I thought it was a lift.
No,
I thought that was the lift, Elwyn.
Hang on to the chain and we'll pull you up if you like.
Oh, that'd be an idea.
Except that there's a little problem.
Hey, look at that, mate. That's what we could have done with the old BSA.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Are they the original gears?
Somebody did.
Bloody hell. These stairs are steep. Bloody hell. Well, a fair way up here, mate.
Depending on how enthusiastic we were feeling, you can go up another floor.
Oh, no, that's not what.
Are you going up?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
bugger.
went off the one in.
Watch it, these are a terrible.
I stayed in the one in the Wicken Windmill.
Oh, right, yes.
Clay.
Because that's a bed and breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's used to be owned by the singer's dad, but has been sold.
Yeah.
Um,
And the top room you stay in.
whew,
This room is the top
Yeah.
room, and you have to come up
no.
the ladder. It's got a rope. It's got a trap door there. You pull the rope, open the trap door, and you have to go up there to get to your room.
It's killing me, this is, Elwyn.
Oh dear.
Look how narrow this is. Are you coming up as well, Elwyn?
Yes.
Hang on then.
I'm afraid that bloody stupid ladder. It's not our responsibility. That's original.
This is.
Yes.
So how old's this one then?
Oh, well, this isn't very old.
Oh,
Probably about 100 years old.
100? God, my knees.
Whoever built it should have been shot, but there you go.
Am I safe sitting on this?
It takes you down.
No.
It takes you down to the bottom.
That's right.
Elwyn, are you okay, mate?
The stones are.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is what is called a smock mill. The bottom part of it is brick,
Right. Yeah.
but you'll notice that this is all wood.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the big bits of wood you see here are vintage roughly 1813, which was when we think the mill was built. We don't have any absolutely hard evidence of when it was built, because there are no documents left from that. But the first survey for the first edition Ordnance Survey, of which which is a hand-drawn map,
Yeah.
is in the British Library, and it was that was vintage about 1808, and it's not on that. But there are maps from 1816 where it is, so we reckon this was probably built sort of somewhere about 1813.
Between
that's what
the
we
two.
say. That's the rumour. Yeah. But what
Wow.
you're seeing mostly up here, that most of the sort of engineered bits are new, because it ran till 1920 by wind, and then the sails basically started to fall to pieces, and there was not enough money and not enough in the economics to actually replace them. So it ended up being left. It was modified so it could be run with a steam engine or a traction engine.
All right.
And if you look on the outside, there's a pair of fast and loose pulleys sticking out the wall, and it was modified so that they could disconnect the sails and run it with an engine. So basically, the bits right up here became redundant, and gradually it basically, the bank foreclosed on them in 1933, and then it was pressed back into service during the Second World War to grind mainly animal feed, I think. But then it was left to go derelict, and it was by sort of 1960 the roof had gone rotten and the water was getting in, and the top bit up here was all pretty rotten and the floors had got wet. But fortunately, the farmer who owned it was actually quite enthusiastic about keeping it, and he got a mate, and in fact the guy who we put the sails up for mooring was the guy who did that job, Chris Wilson, and he just died last week. So he put a temporary cap on it, which actually kept the majority of the stuff lower down usable.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of the big timbers have survived. So, for instance, these bloody great timbers that go back to front there are original.
Wow.
And all this casing round here is all original.
Right.
It's quite unusual because it's 12-sided. It has 12 of these big posts, camps as they're called. A lot of the mills are only 6 or 8 sides, but they have to have bigger bits of timber. So exactly why it was 12-sided, who knows? Maybe 12-sided, maybe that size timber was available, and it's probably cheaper building it with wood than it is with brick. Quite a lot of mills are brick all the way up to the cap. And the sort of the seriously important bit in some ways of this mill is this piece of timber up here, this circular bit here, which is the what's called the curb, which is what the cap runs on. Because
the cap rotates with the wind.
Yes, the cap all rotates. So all this bit above that point all rotates, and the cunning mechanism here with this horizontal wheel here, and the nearly vertical brake wheels. You can see the great big iron shaft that the sails are mounted on.
Yes.
So that wheel is mounted on.
Yes.
This mechanism was invented about 1550.
Wow.
Before that, I don't know whether you visited Bourne Mill,
No.
which is a post mill. There's also Great Gransden, Pip, who's here today, is involved. We're all involved with Great Gransden Mill as well. Outside, the little blue fan actually rotates the top of the cap.
Wow.
Because when you think of the weight of it, that's just the top cap.
It's about 7 or 8 tons.
Yeah, that's right. To actually shift that round.
Yeah.
If
you look at look up underneath the fan stage.
Yeah.
You'll see the mechanism up there. Basically, the outside of the curb is a great big gear wheel, to all intents and purposes.
Right, you take your time going down there, Elwyn. Do not have an accident, because I'm not well enough to help you.
So when you get to the bottom of this, don't step out to the right immediately.
Yeah.
Quick roll.
Oh, sugar. Are you all right there, Elwyn?
I'm fine. Yep.
So go. Oh yeah, bloody hell. You right there, Elwyn?
I'm fine. Yep.
Just watch me, because I've got a smashed left leg, so
Oh dear.
I've got to be real careful, sir.
Yes. So this is the why we're here, of course. So this is your millstones here.
Yep. Hang on, I'm going to step around.
We can go around the other side.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, Simon, you're clear, mate.
So this is why we're here. We've got 2 pairs of millstones, and the grain is kept up the top and comes down through the chute here and into the eye of the stones.
Oh yes, yes.
But just so you're thinking about it, this isn't the millstone you're seeing here. This is plaster.
This is what?
This is plaster.
Oh.
Right.
Because millstones, if you look behind yourself on the floor down there, that is what millstones are made of.
This.
Yes, it's a form of quartzite.
Right. Yeah.
It's called French burrstone, and it was dug up in a set of in an area. It's not really a quarry as such. It was dug up in somewhere under where Euro Disney is now,
Oh.
But the thing about this is, if you I don't know whether you've been up to Hathersage Edge in Derbyshire, which was where millstone grit was harvested from.
Oh.
But
Millstone grit, thus the name.
Yes, millstone grit. We don't use it for human consumption flour because it disintegrates.
So it leaves a bit of
So
millstone
you
in
get
it.
you get grit in your flour, which ain't too nice. This French burstone doesn't do that; it stays together. But millstone grit, you can actually quarry it out in chunks that are millstone sized. So you can actually just shape a millstone out of a quarried chunk. Best to go down backwards, unless you're very skilled in these matters.
No, sir, I'm not. Don't think I'm skilled
If
in
you're in the
anything.
Navy, you're probably all right. But,
Submariner or something. Thank you so much for showing us.
That's pleasure. Oh, thank you for all the videos too.
No, I'll bring friends along, Elwyn, if that's all right. Lovely to see you again, Elwyn. Take care.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye bye. Bloody marvellous, mate, eh?
I had two of these
Yeah, well,
before I got a real
she
one.
leaks a bit of oil. She leaks a bit of oil.
The first one I took, the first time I ever took it into Cambridge and parked it.
Thank you. Got it. Hi, thanks. Can I please have a pint of Coke Zero? Thank you.